Welcome back to Final Fantasy. Shut up, nobody asked you. Save point. Final Fantasy VIII. We are back in the castle and we have more bosses to beat today. I did actually make sure that I remembered exactly how to do this because some of these areas are kind of a nightmare, just FYI. So, okay. The next thing we want to do is actually go upstairs. What did I get stuck on? Game? This is weird. Okay, we are gonna want to go to the right. We're going back to the gallery. Remember the gallery? This place sucks so much. Also, I don't know who's playing that organ, but they need to settle down. Yeah, this is kind of like a curved path. It's really kind of hard to see from the top, but you can see it underneath that there's like that the path is curved. I'm gonna just avoid this right now. I'm gonna be doing this hopefully the easiest way. Like the quickest way. I highly doubt that it's going to be great. But we want to go through this door because it leads us to like this little, I don't know, thing. So what we want to do, I don't think, have we unlocked? We have unlocked magic. So that's probably for the best here. We're going to go down here. And down here, there's two doors. This door over here we can't get into yet. It's the armory key. There's this little thing right here that has a lock. We can't do anything there, but we can go down here. And there's two things. That's probably bad. We've got a draw point, but we can't use that yet. And we've got the prison key. Okay, so that's the red giant. I think we've seen the card for that. Okay, so this guy is actually pretty rough. So here's what we're gonna do. So yeah, my two guys are gonna use physical attacks. He's gonna be like, meh, 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 whatever. But what we can do is we can actually go into our magic, and I want to use a meltdown from Squall here. If you have your guardian forces available, you can use Doom Train, which could possibly be useful. But what this does is did it actually not work? It didn't work. That's not what I want to see. Why didn't it work? It always works. There we go, got it on there. For whatever reason, it didn't do the whole like vitality down thing. Now we can do actual damage to this guy. And this guy eventually, normally I'm done with this in 2 rounds, but not this time. Yeah, he loses his sword, which makes him a little bit more upset. So now he's got a punch that's like actually pretty bad. But if you use meltdown, he'll just go down. This guy has Pandemonia if you had not drawn it prior to this, but I have, so I don't care. I think Demi might actually be pretty useful here, so if you have that, yeah, it would probably be pretty useful. You get the diamond armor. Cerberus learned some stuff, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna unlock the draw command here so that I can actually draw some things. We got a full life here. I think, oh, we actually aren't full up on that. Pretty close. Yeah, use the prison key to get back out. The other door is blocked, by the way. Okay, so let's see here. Now, what I actually want to do here is, I want to go ahead and I'm gonna switch to the other party for now. So if you do this, be real cautious because you wanna make sure that you switch your junctions. I wanna equip Squall onto Irvine so that we've got the encounter none. Now I think if you go this way, I think it's this way. Is it this door? It is this door. Let me make sure I'm going the right way. I'm not going away. This takes us to the chapel. We don't need to go to the chapel yet. Hang on a second. Let me figure out where I need to go. I get really confused in here, and you probably will too. It's just a thing. Let me head back to the entrance and figure out which direction I need to go. Okay, I think we can do it this way. To be completely honest with you, even my guide when I wrote this out was kind of like, well, I think I got this right. So that's cool. So what you want to do is you actually want to go back to the gallery. And the reason why I have this group is because I have the most women in it. So that should make this a little bit easier. I think you have to have 2 women to do this. Has something to do with the weight. But I could absolutely be wrong on this. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go in here. Go please, thank you. Now there is a draw point here. It's got Kira, I don't really need that. There is a save point here. Not a bad idea. Okay, so that's all taken care of. Let's go ahead and get out of there. And we want to go into this little elevator here, which will take us down. Yay. Once we exit, I want to go into this elevator here. And then we want to switch to the other party. So make sure that in this point you switch your junctions again, because if you don't, you're going to be facing enemies. Though I do, a lot of the enemies here are a little bit lower level. Some of them are not. I think it's pretty random what you end up with. So just be aware. Let's give it to Renoa. She can use that cure to, well, cure us. So now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and just step into here. So what's going to happen is the other side's going to go up and we're going to go down. So at this point, what I want to go ahead and do is now switch between, well, everybody actually. And we need to heal, so we'll do that. All right, so in here we've got a Kiraga. We don't need that. And we have a floodgate key. Wait, do we need to do this? Do we need to switch everybody? I don't think we did, actually. You know what? It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. So now we can switch to the other party. Let's go ahead and make sure. So it's going to drop down, as you can tell. Let me go ahead and just swap all my stuff back. I thought we needed to, you know what, it's fine. Just do those ones first. Just do Squall and Irvine until you know you're going to be going into battle. Now you can go through here. And, oops. Actually go ahead and switch to the other party real quick here, because we do need to take these guys back with us. It's such a pain. This is actually the part that I hate the most in this particular dungeon. If you're looking to face all the bosses, you have to kind of do this, like, swappy thing, and I hate it. Okay, no, that's fine. It's fine. In order to get out of here, you want to go all the way back up. And go through here. And I think this takes us back out to the entrance, the entry room. And this is where we want to be. I want to go ahead and go down and swap my party back to Squall so I can bring him in here. Yeah, this party swapping is probably my least favorite minigame. I do not mind the puzzles all that much. But I also don't really want to be doing them. So, there. Of course her dungeon is filled with puzzles. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so I think now at this point we want to go here. And let's go ahead and jump back on the chandelier again that's gonna fall. Now, there's a reason we wanted to do that. Yep, please go back up a little faster. Thank you. So over here, if you go to this green light, there is a lever and we can switch back to the other party, which is what we want to do. So again, let's see, let's swap. There we go. I think this is the party we actually do need to have equipped anyway. And now that that lever is depressed, we can just cross this little walkway here, no problem. Come on, go out, please. Okay, so we do have a boss here, so we do need to be cautious. This guy has really high defense, but it does have a counterattack that's kind of terrible. It will have Carbuncle if you've never used it. Also, you do want to stay at full if you can on this one. I'm going to switch my abilities a little bit. I shouldn't have done all of that right off the bat. I want to up... I think I want to up my spirit as high as I can, because I was also going to swap out for any sort of... Let's see, auto reflect is probably good here. Initiative is probably not going to be as useful as 80% hit points. Irvine's probably gonna be fine. Let me go ahead and just heal. This is why I have all those X potions, by the way, that allow us to survive this fight. Oh, fine. I guess I can just draw a meteor. What? Anyway, with our heavy attack, we should be fine here. But this guy does have a pretty nasty... Show me what you got. Sure. You'll regret fighting me. Well, let's go ahead and just show off the counterattack. I think Shell would probably help here quite a bit if you've got it. One of the big things this guy doesn't have is hit points. So just be aware that this guy is pretty weak. What is going on with Selfie? I don't know what I did wrong on her, but she does not have the damage. That's fine. I gotta figure that out before we move on. I will probably need to heal Kistis there. You just die? Like, we should be about done. Selfie, I don't know what's going on with you, but let's, let me go ahead and use an X potion on Kistis because she's been taking quite a bit of damage. Irvine's next. I think the final attack that you're gonna see is probably gonna be at least a couple thousand hit points, so we do want to heal probably Irvine as well here. I really need you to explain to me why you're doing like no damage. Oh god, okay, well let's see what happens. So this is Ultima. I don't even think we've used it. Ooh, Irvine just barely survived. Anyway, we'll use Ultima when it's about to die, so be aware of that, but we are fine. Now, one of the things this guy is gonna drop is something actually very important that we could probably get from card modding, but... Anyway, we get an Elemental Guard, which gives us Elemental ×4 ability, which is actually something I was kind of waiting for, because Squall does not have any Elemental defense. I'm gonna go for Guardian Force here. Command ability is also probably really useful, but it's fine for now. Holy crap, how did we survive that, Irvine? Actually, command ability is gonna be next for me. So just a heads up on that one. Let's see here. I think we can call... Not the pet shop. Let's see here. I actually want to buy a few more of these. That should be fine for now. I just want to make sure we have a few extra of those. Let's see here. Additionally, where's that item at? So, yeah, Elemental Guard teaches the Elemental ×4. Let's see. When it comes to Irvine, which Guardian Forces do we have equipped? Pandemonia... Diablos, Cactar. Let's see. I think a Pandemonium might be... Let's see, what was one of the other ones that he had? Alexander? Actually, Alexander's probably... Interesting. Wonder why... I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and just make sure we've got everybody set to auto attack, because what the hell is going on with you? I don't know. That's weird. You know what? It's fine. Anyway, we can draw a meteor here if we want it, but we don't need to. So we've got that. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and can we get out of here? Thank you. Now what I want to do is I actually want to switch back to the other guys. So I actually didn't need to heal Irvine there. But that's fine. It's whatever. X potions at this point are not that expensive. So I'm not hurt for literally anything. We will switch probably everybody. We needed to be down here because I want to head to the north. Okay, so what we want to do is actually, if you search over here, you get the treasure vault key. What is this spell back here? I don't have all these memorized. Slow. Interesting. And then what we want to do from here, let's take a drink of my tea. But we also want to head up into the chapel itself. Now, there's two things to note here. One, there's like a cloud there. Keep that in mind. Yeah, and then also over here, one of the worst parts of this entire thing is the organ, and actually one of the issues that I have the most trouble with. If you're using an emulator, it's probably less terrible, but since I'm not, it's very terrible. But what we want to do is we want to cross here. You want to press, I'm pressing circle because I'm using a PlayStation controller, and I want to walk very carefully across here until we get the armory key. If you jiggle the bridge, it'll fall, and then you just take that ladder down and it should be down there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back out of here. We want to head back to the main hall at this point. Because we're going back to the gallery, because there's like 4 different locations here, like total. It's not that complicated, to be honest. Because there's not that many places for you to go, but there's just so much to do that it kind of is complicated. And then we're gonna go fight one of my least favorite bosses. But anyway, we want to go through here. And then what we want to do, just keep going. We're going back to, do you remember that little area that had like it was like a dungeon, and there was a locked door and then a locked, I don't know what to call it. Can you actually go through here? Thank you. Yeah, so if you go down into this room, there should be 2 things that you can do. The first is, let's go ahead and activate, come on, where is it? We use the floodgate key here, and then you want to make sure that you pull the lever. So what should happen is that should drop, and that'll drain. You need to do that, so make sure you do. And then we've got the armory key here. So let's go ahead and enter. Now we do have, we need to switch everybody, and we want to switch people for 2 good reasons. Let's go ahead and swap you. Let's go ahead and swap you. I'm gonna switch things around in a minute, but there should be a draw point here for Ultima if you don't have it maxed, which we do, so it don't really matter. Let's go ahead and heal everybody up here. I want to change some junctions here. One of the things that we want to change, let's see, not that. We want to junction some magic. So I want to come over here, make sure we've got elemental resistance to earth, and then we also, didn't want to go that far. Also want to make sure we've got resistance to pretty much the bad stuff. Let's see here. If you've got sleep, let's make sure we've got sleep in here. Let's see. Silence. So berserk, silence, curse, and slow are the things that it can use. Zombie is probably really good here. I think that's probably the best things that we can do there. Let me make sure for abilities. Looks like we're pretty good. We've got draw, guardian force, and item. Let me go ahead and make sure that we've got you, we've got quake. I have no elemental defenses on you. I gotta figure that out. I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's see here. And then quake is also on you. What are we doing for break? Break is basically a no-go here anyway. So that's probably bad. Let's go with slow on you. Hang on a second here. Well, I have no idea what's going on with Squall, but everybody else is pretty much equipped, so we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and try this out. This is one of my least favorite. If you don't have Cerberus, you can pull it from this guy. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and just start by taking out... I think I hit the hand? I hope I hit the hand. I didn't see an arrow there. So this is the first part. You take out his head and his hands. You think that's really easy, but no. Now this guy, he has some pretty nasty, there it is. I was about to say he has Evil Eye, which is pretty bad actually for us. But hopefully we'll be okay. I would like to do Doom Train on this guy. He's gonna use Quake on us multiple times. This is why we have a defense against Quake. I don't know if we're gonna be able to hit with this because I think, okay, yeah, we're good. And we got Zombie on him, which I think we can then use physical attacks. Anyways, he's got that counter twist counter. I need to use, remember how we were discussing the Love G's? Is that what it's called? We actually do need to consider using those, especially for Doom Train. Okay, he's gonna use Evil Eye again. I need to... That does a little bit of damage. What does he have on him anyway? Bio, Quake, and Reflect. Let's see. Anyway, getting Doom Train off pretty much every single battle is gonna make this so much easier. Which is why I kind of want to use those. But for these bosses that we're fighting today, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Though this counter twist is taking a lot of time and is annoying me. Doom Train, please! I think if you have treatment, you can also use that ability in order to remove any of those negative stats. Now, Doom Train, I believe Meltdown is part of his series of things that you can get off, which is why I want to cast him. And I'll be doing this for most of the final bosses. Ow, that was rude. Oh yeah, that's a lot better damage. Let me use, I want to say, I only have one elixir, it's fine. I think we can buy elixirs, it's the mega elixirs that we can't buy. Well, either way we won, so I guess it's just filling. That was an anticlimactic ending, okay. Alright, we get 2 life rings, some lightweights, a magic armlet, which is actually pretty good, a card, which we really don't need, but that's fine. So at this point, I'm going to actually go ahead and unlock Limit Break. I was going to do Command Ability, but I think Limit Break is actually going to be better here for what we need. Looks like we're doing good. We don't need any of that. This is not a lever, by the way. I know it looks like a lever, but it's not. I don't know what to do here with that. Okay, and I think This isn't the direction where we need to go. No, because that door is still locked. We haven't worked on that door yet. We will get there, don't you worry. So let's get the heck out of Dodge here. I think I actually want to come back this way? Can we go this way? Well, I don't know. You're coming with me, though. Congratulations on your healing, Zell. We should probably use those. Ah, we can save here. That's probably for the best idea. Yeah, we can actually go this way. And this is the direction we actually want to go, so I chose wisely. That's good. If you exit out here to the south, you get kind of stuck in this like hallway. And if you go left here, it's hard to see, but there is a door right here, and you use the treasure vault key that we got earlier. And this is going to open us up into this room. Two things here. First, there is Holy, which we absolutely need to draw. Thank you so much. And what you want to do is you want to open all of these. And I don't remember. I think I just got that wrong. Oh no, I got it right. All right, another new boss here. The first thing that we want to do is change our junctions. We want to switch our junctions to Thundaga, and we also want to switch our, we want defense against Thundaga, and we want to attack with either water or quake. So in this case, I'm gonna switch quake out, because that would just make this battle so much easier, let me tell you. Let's see here, where's quake? And let's make sure Thundaga's on there. Aim. We're gonna do Blizzagas. I actually need to get more Blizzagas for later, so just be aware of that. I want to do attack with quake, and sure, actually water is basically pointless here. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And also, how are we doing with healing? We're pretty, actually, hang on a second. Remember how I was just pulling all of those cures? Let's use those. Wait, not selfie. Renoa. Okay, we're good. Everybody's healed up. And let's fight this guy. Let's fight this guy. Let's fight this guy. Please fight me. This guy has Alexander, if you didn't pull him earlier. And this guy, the last time I fought him, he got exactly 0 attacks off. So let's find out what happens here. Yeah, his defense is terrible. Like, when it comes to just raw damage, you're probably gonna be doing— oh, he's actually gonna hit us with Meteor. Surprise! You can easily make this guy miss if you inflict darkness because he's weak to darkness, but I honestly don't really care. Meteor probably won't be able to kill you, so I wouldn't worry too much about it, to be honest. Oh, Meteor is his last attack. That's right. We beat him. That's funny as hell. I can't believe how easy that guy is. Some of your enemies that you're going to be fighting do have that, like, death attack, but honestly, whatever. Nice, we're finishing up like Doom Train. In this case, we can unlock whatever we want. I'm gonna do command ability, and we're fine. All right, so with that, we only have a few more. Nope. We only have a few more bosses. We have to head back to the chapel to unlock the least favorite thing. I'm kind of tempted to go do that this episode, but no, it'll make next episode, at least the start of the next episode, absolutely hilarious because I am so bad at it. And in order to save, I'm just going to exit out of the castle. Don't forget, if there's anything that you need to do, you can do that at this point, and I would absolutely make sure that you do it. I will see you all next time. I think we have we have one more big boss, and then we've got something else to do, but I will see you guys then.